How's it going, guys? My name is Devil Syringe, and welcome to Pillars of Eternity. We're doing a barbaric run, um, and we just figured out that we are a watcher. So, yeah, talk to the dead dwarf lady. I can talk to souls, or I can see souls past up to the point of their death, stuff like that. So, what we do now, after surviving the explosion outside the ruins of Relentless. I experienced a vision. Since then, I've been hearing sounds with no source and seeing things that are not there. I have word now. I have a word now for what I have become, a watcher. It seems that if I am to learn more about this affliction, I must seek out a man called Merwold in the old keep of Cadnua. So I have to go to Cadnua. But first, I'm taking this mushroom. It's mine. Blood moss. I mean, it's not a mushroom. It's just... Can I talk to you now? The smell of the of the pipe smoke, at once earthly and sweet, wine, um, winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke into its origin, where you find a broad man with straw-colored hair, leaning against a mossy rock wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
I'm sorry?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
What? What? What are you talking about?
The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
Oh, wow. So I think he thought I was counting all the dead people and didn't know if he count the dwarf as one whole person. So it's not 17 and a half, guys. It is 18. We count dwarves as a whole person. It is what you people do for fun around. Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
What makes you think I was interested in the dwarf woman? He looks at you a moment, his brows arch. He smirks, broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Do you know what a watcher is?
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be.
Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communication with the dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense. You think you're going to be
The
hanged?
town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
Hmm. The war? Saints War. Only one in my lifetime. Fella decides he's a living incarnation of Eothas, overthrows, marches on Deerwood, so we gave him the Deerwoodian hello. What's the Deerwoodian hello?
Blew him up.
Oh, he smiles at this, but it is the smile of one recounting a joke for effect rather than enjoyment. Who's Ethos? God of rebirth and redemption, formerly anyhow. Maybe they call him something different where you come from. I got time. Okay. Why was your headman hanged? Got involved. Okay. Frederick sent men down here the other day, said they had it on good authority someone in town was working with Klosik, plotting Redrick's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward, so switching that's my headman. So Swifton, he steps up and says, it's him. They took him for his word. Wow. He sighs and shakes his head, his eyes fixed on the tree, bound to happen sooner or later, if not for plotting against Redrick, then for protecting me. Oh. So he's plotting something against Redrick and his headman protected him? Is that what I'm getting at?
Picked the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedrick's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Alas glances at you and lowers his voice. You could see why I was eager to leave. Who's Klosik? Someone who got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now, probably will be till they catch him. If you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? Gives a half smile. Drinking mostly. God, I love this guy. Point of fact, I'm on my way out. Just haven't figured where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Wadewin's legacy started with Wadewin. We could travel together. Where are you headed? Someplace called Catanua. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that.
Hey now,
But
no
truth
judging.
be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
There's a fine reason if I ever heard one.
All right then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. long as you're not the one picking the sights.
He tilts his head forward and gives you a pointed look. Let's get going. We got another person. Okay, what are you? Please don't be a barbarian. You're a fighter. Okay, good. Yeah. Let's give him survival. Uh, Mechanics. Survival mechanics. Bonus knockdown? Grants the fighter an additional use of knockdown per encounter. Gives me one more knockdown. Cool. Rapid recovery. Acolyte's Radiance. Gives me AoE for vassals. But he also gives plus 9.4 endurance. Base plus 8 plus 4 every 3 levels after 1. If successful, frightened for 10 seconds. Prince sneak attack. I think I want to give him one-handed style. Because he's using one sword to attack. Give him that. Next level. Mechanics survival. Defender. The fight adapts a more conservative combat strategy concerning on locking down enemies if strayed too close. The fighter increases his or her number of engagement targets to 3. I don't want you. I don't need 2 barbarians. Fire one gives me more guidance. Band. The fighter devotes all his or her energy to defending allies, lowers accuracy but increases deflection. That's he loses accuracy, but he's sitting there taking hits. Don't like that. 20% grazes converts to hits, plus 20% minimum damage. Do that one. I don't want him to tank. I want to be the tank. I want to be the guy that's taking everyone. But look at that. We got 2 more people. We got 2 people in our party now. That is awesome. But next, what we have to do is go to Katanua, which is, we're here. We need to go here. So in our next episode, we will head to Katanua, talk to an old watcher, and help me. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you'd like to hit that like button, it'll help me out, and it's free to do so. Can't say that about a lot of things, but if you want to continue the series with me, make sure you hit the subscribe button and tick that notification bell so you know when my videos go live for you. My name is Devil Syringe. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one.